Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Lexi, and today I am so excited to be bringing you a more in-depth look into the new Peloton Bike Plus, which is right here behind me. And they have made so many changes between the original Peloton bike to make this new Peloton Bike Plus way more user-friendly and give you the ability to do way more different kind of workouts and all sorts of cool stuff. So without further ado, let's get into this review video of the new Peloton Bike Plus. Also, I just want to throw out there that I really respect Peloton as a brand because I know that people love the first original Peloton and that people had a lot of success using it, but Peloton really did listen to all the recommendations that people had to make their experience even better than it was originally. So I just think it's really great as a brand that they did that, because I know I did a lot of research before my parents chose which bike to go with to make sure it was worth it to spend a little bit extra money to get the brand new one that they just came out with. So I just think it's really great that they really do focus in on the user experience and to make sure that everyone that gets their product will be happy with it, and that all of these things were made to really just make your experience the best one possible and to give you the highest chance of success that you can have. Because I know I have tried so many different workout programs and different devices, machines, whatever it may be, and I know there's a lot of companies that do that, and there's some that have their own ideas, and both are fine obviously, but I just really think it's great how they have done this and really improved the experience for all users. So wanted to make sure I put that in this video. It is not sponsored, nobody told me to say that, but I really do feel that way, and that it is going to be my absolute favorite thing, and I really do recommend it. So again, let's get right into this. So the first thing is the screen on the new Peloton Bike Plus. It is slightly bigger than on the original Peloton bike. So the new screen is 23.8 inches as opposed to the 22-inch screen that is on the original Peloton bike, as well as the fact that on the new Peloton Bike Plus, the screen has the ability to swivel in many different directions. So you can turn it to either side, point it up and down, so you can do all sorts of workouts using the screen on the floor or just standing next to it or behind it, whatever you want with the space that you have. So it is really awesome if you are someone that wants to be able to do all different sorts of strength workouts besides just the cardio on the bike, which is something that I really love about it, because with gyms being closed and weird and very different, it is so nice to be able to do a multitude of different workouts right here at home using this one device. So highly recommend the new Peloton Bike Plus if you are like me and really value the ability to do all those different things. So another thing that is really awesome about the Peloton Bike Plus for avid Apple product users is its ability to use Apple's gym kit with the new Peloton Bike Plus. So if you do have an Apple Watch, which I do, and I love it so much, it is really awesome to have the Peloton Bike Plus. If you don't, maybe you would be okay with the original Peloton bike. But with this, it is so easy to connect your Apple Watch. And I have heard mixed reviews on that, which really confused me because mine works so perfectly. I did not have to do anything to set it up at all. Literally, when you go on to start a workout, all you have to do is hold your Apple Watch up to the camera, and it will literally connect, so your watch will be working as your heart rate monitor and tracking your workout. So literally, it knows when the class is starting. Even if there's a minute before a live class, it'll just be set, ready, and paused. And as soon as the class starts, it starts your workout. As soon as the class ends, it ends your workout. So it is really awesome, and all of that data can go into your health app on your iPhone. So just something really awesome about the new Peloton Bike Plus that is definitely a reason to get it over the original Peloton bike. So the Peloton bike also has a brand new speaker system, which Peloton refers to as a high fidelity speaker system. So it is way louder, way crisper sounds than the original Peloton bike. So that is with the external speakers. I'm pretty sure with headphones it would pretty much be the same, but the big difference with the headphones is the difference in placement of the headphone jack. So before it was on the side of the bike, and now it is placed in the middle, which is super helpful for anyone that does prefer corded headphones over wireless, to have that extra space. Because like I said in my video before, if you have not seen that, again, check it out. But the difference between being on the side of the screen and on the front is about this much. So if your headphones are not the longest, that is a huge difference to be able to have that kind of space when doing stuff on the bike, when you're going up and down, off the saddle, all of that. So definitely a really good adjustment that was made, and it really helps with Bluetooth headphones as well with the high fidelity. And like I said, I'm not sure how that works with corded headphones, if that makes a difference, but out loud and in Bluetooth, definitely a very good change that was made. So this is really cool. I don't know how much anyone else values smart products, but I absolutely love it. So before, the resistance on the Peloton bike was just like generic, general. It worked as any other like stationary or road bike would, with changing resistance based on the belt. But now this is a completely smart resistance machine. So when you turn it just like you would on a regular bike, it is smart, so it is going through it like that. And from this, you do have the ability to auto follow the resistance on different workouts. So this is really, really awesome, because I have tried it both ways. And I mean, you get so into a workout, they're saying to change the numbers and you're like, oh, I gotta do it, and there's like a lot of things. But now if you hit the auto follow button, it'll just lock it in, and it'll give you a resistance that is between the two that are recommended. And yes, you can like go up or down, but when it changes, it will adjust for you. So that is just really awesome. That comes with the new Peloton Bike Plus being such a smart device. Actually, also, unfortunately, that is not the case for live classes, but they have gotten really quick at, as soon as the live class becomes an on-demand, that feature is enabled. But actually during live classes, it is not able to do that. So that is just something to point out. I don't know how much of a difference that makes for people, but I just think having the ability to do it at all, and the fact that there is always on-demand classes, so if you do prefer that way, you will be able to do that, is just a big change and is a reason to have the Peloton Bike Plus over the original Peloton bike. So another thing that is really cool that they changed about the Peloton Bike Plus is the camera. So on the original Peloton bike, it was a 5 megapixel camera. Now it is an 8 megapixel camera. And also something that is really cool about the camera is you do have the ability to cover it up with the little slider on there. Because I know some people are not a huge fan of having cameras and things that can see them around their house, which I completely understand. And on the old one, you probably would have had to put like a piece of tape over it. But now there's actually a slider right on there, so you can move it across and adjust that. So you do not have to worry about people seeing you if you're totally not into that. So again, another great thing that makes the new Peloton Bike Plus very user-friendly, and definitely use some feedback from the original to put that on there. So something that I don't know how people feel about this, I have really good Wi-Fi, so it does not really impact me at all, is the new Peloton Bike Plus does not have an Ethernet cable to put your Wi-Fi like connected right into the back, or your like, however you get your internet in your house, you can't just connect it. You can get an adapter to do that. I heard they are not very expensive on Amazon, but that is something that if you do have to use an Ethernet cable, the original Peloton bike might be better, unless again you get that adapter. So they did make sure you could do that, but I'm sure that was just a result of people using regular Wi-Fi instead of that. So just to make sure that you are all aware of that, might not be a huge impact on your decision. So that is that. Another thing that, again, some people might not think is cool, but I really do, is they have a new USB-C adapter on the back. So you can use like your laptop charger to charge your bike. You can charge your laptop from the bike, which is super cool, kind of random, but I just thought that was something that stood out to me. Maybe it doesn't to anyone else, but like I said, huge Apple gal, so anything that works with Apple products is a win for me. So just throwing that out there. So the last big difference that was definitely a user recommendation to Peloton for the change is now the volume buttons are on the side of the bike instead of on the back, which is definitely easier for changing volume while you're in the middle of a class. And they are bigger, so it makes it easier to do that as well. So that is something that is definitely a good improvement made by Peloton. And also just throwing out the fact that there are some things that they kept similar, which is really awesome for people that already had a Peloton, which is the fact that they did keep the cycling shoes the same and the pedals the same, so they work exactly as they would on the original with the new Peloton Bike Plus. So you do not have to get new ones, so save your money there. If you are looking to make the investment, you do not need all completely new equipment. You can still use those, as well as if you already had a set of weights or headphones or any of that. All the same. And I know a lot of different devices that are making technological improvements are removing like headphone jacks and that kind of stuff. They did not do that, so it is really awesome that they are keeping things the way that they were, that were working, and changing things to improve them upon things that people were not absolutely in love with. So I really recommend the Peloton in general, but I hope this video was really helpful if you were debating between either the Peloton Bike or the Peloton Bike Plus, or you were just curious and are new to it like I was and want to see if it's worth it for you to get one, whatever your case may be. I just wanted to help you out. So if you have any other questions about the Peloton that I can answer, leave them in the comments. If there's anything else you would like to see before you make a purchase like this, I would love to make those videos and share them with you all. But that is it for this Peloton Bike Plus changes and review, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.